Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing fantastic. And yes, friends, I solved where the box of mysterious things that just showed up. I figured out where they came from because I got another one and I did a little more snooping on that label and I was able to put together where it came from. But before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Ring notification bell so you do get notified when I upload new content. And with that, friends, let's do it. Okay, so yes, I did figure out where this box came from, and when I got it, it had the same Staten Island, New York address as the previous box in the channel that I got, and it didn't have no card in it. It just had, you know, a box of stuff. Didn't know where it came from, and it arrived again. Okay, so I was looking at this one, at the label, and it says, you know, Staten Island, New York, and it says STR. So I sat and I just thought about it, and I said, what could STR be? And then, yeah, bing, it hit me, right? It's steel to reel. So this is a steel to reel box. So back in the channel, the mystery box that I didn't know where it came from, it was a steel to reel box. Now, they have a lot of different boxes. They have a Survivor Plus, a Survivor Pro. This is supposed to be the quarterly box, the elite box. So there you go, mystery solved. So keep that in mind. This is steel to reel, and if you are interested in them, I will have a link to them in the description box of this video. And like I said, I already cut it open because when I got it, I just look at the label, and unless it clearly identifies who it's from, I just open it thinking it's something else. But I didn't go through it, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just start taking stuff out a little bit at a time because there's a lot of stuff in the box. Because this box, and for some reason, I don't know why, I didn't write down the prices of the boxes. So you guys are going to have to go snooping on their website to figure out the prices. But I know these boxes are expensive because this is a quarterly box and it is their elite box. I don't know what this thing is coated in though. Boy, it's got stuff all over it, but this is one of those Nikon headlamps, which is interesting to get this because I got it before. I got it in another box, and I really like it. I really like this headlamp, and I've got a bunch of different headlamps that I want to do like a comparison video of, and you know, just kind of go through the lumen output and which ones, you know, I think are the best. And this is actually a really good one. I really do like this headlamp. So getting another one is a welcome addition. I'm not going to complain about it because, you know, getting a product that, you know, you like, can't really complain about it, right? Let's see. Okay. This is a pocket shot. And again, I have 3 of these now. 3 of these pocket shots. Yeah, one of them, I will admit, one of them is in a little container that's actually cooler because, you know, it doesn't just have the pocket shot, but it actually has a little case for it. But this thing is, you know, it says it's the evolution of the slingshot. And yeah, you know, these things are cool. You know, it's definitely different. The problem that I had just kind of, you know, messing about with it was the aim, getting my aim down, because you're physically holding this piece and you're pulling in it like this, so it's kind of hard to get a real precise aim with it. You know, not like with a traditional slingshot. That's my only kind of gripe about this particular product. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You guys can let me know if you have any experience with the pocket shot. If you like it, don't like it, or maybe you kind of feel the same way I do. You can't, the way you're holding it like this, and then you can't get that precise of an aim with it as you can with a regular slingshot. Don't know why I just said that twice, but there you go. Okay, we got some wood hot fire starters, and these are just these rolls. I've got a lot of different products like this. in my fire starting accessories. I got one that's kind of made out of the same stuff, but it's rolled into balls, so it looks like tumbleweeds, I guess. And I will say this: these things, they're really good, because in your kit, they don't, this stuff like this doesn't take up a lot of space, and I get it. There is a con side to carrying stuff like this, because people say, oh, that's just being lazy, because it's easy to feather a stick and pretty much you're going to get the same thing. Man, I ain't got time for that. I'm just going to tell you, I ain't got time for that. This ain't the zombie apocalypse right now, so as long as the ZA ain't happening, I will carry stuff like this. When the ZA happens, I don't have this, and I have to feather a piece of wood, I will do that. But until then, I'm carrying this in my pack, and I think this is what was kind of, stuff was flying out of the box. All right, what is this? Wet electronics rescue pouch. Okay. Life happens, be ready with absorbents. Mobile devices, cell phones, key fobs, earphones, hearing aids, vapes, marine electronics, watches, and wearables. No, man, you get something like this. You just get something like this right here. This is the Garmin Delta Tactics Solar. This is used by like special forces people. It has a function. This is a watch that has a function that I can do a certain, depress certain buttons and hold it, and it will clear the watch. It'll erase everything on the watch in case you get captured. That's how hardcore this watch is. So I ain't worried about drying out my watch. But hey, this is a really cool, this is kind of a cool thing, for like a cell phone or something. I don't know how good your cell phone is going to be if you like drop it in a puddle of water. And I don't vape, so it says cameras too. I don't know, man. If you drop a camera, if you fully submerge a camera, so I'm assuming this takes the place of like, what people do, like they take stuff and they put it in a container with a bunch of rice or something, to kind of draw moisture out of it. I guess this is the same kind of deal, but it's just a bag that kind of has that same type functionality. So, hey, let me know what you think about that. Or if you've had any exposure to absorbents. Yeah, I don't know. I certainly hadn't, but I have it, so. Okay, and then I know what this is. This is the Rinse Mod cap for this collapsible water bottle. And I already have one of these. So yeah, this is another. And I'll tell you something. It's this. My Woodhouse fire starter. Oh, there we go. It is everywhere. These things and these shavings are all over everything in this box. Okay, all right. That's what we got. But this is the collapsible water bottle, right? Is my memory correct? Yep. See, it's a flexible job. Well, it doesn't collapse, but it's flexible. And they have, this is a rinse mod. It just has holes cut in it so you can use it kind of like a portable shower, I guess, if you think you're going to shower with that much water. But I mean, if you're in the Navy, you're used to pre-lathering and everything before you get in, and maybe this is enough water to kind of rinse stuff out of your hair. But to me, I already got one. I even got this. So this is another repeat item that I got that I don't know. I don't think I'll ever use it. It'll just be one of the things I just have. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, we got one of these little charging cards. One of these SOS charge cards. Now, this was something that, again, I received this in another subscription box that I actually thought was a really good idea. And I've got the stuff set out to do a video on like some stealth type EDC stuff, really stealth, really, and this would be something like that because it's like the size of a credit card and it's not very thick either. You can tell it's very thin. So this would be something that Very, very concealable, you know, and it does have its place. You know, it's not rechargeable. It's like a one-time use deal, and this is a what? Is that a 6 or an 8? 1600 milliamp hour battery. Okay, wow, really? That's 16. This little thing is 1600. Okay, it says it's 1600 milliamps. As long as you keep this thing, it has an 8-year shelf life on there that it says anyway. And yeah, you tear this bad boy open, you plug your phone into it, you know, you have SOS battery. So yeah, this is something that I thought was really, really neat. Doesn't take up a lot of space, doesn't really weigh anything. And yeah, something that would definitely come in handy, you know. Okay, I'm not as mad about this box now because it looks like we got 2 blades. And we got a completely, like, sawdust covered all-purpose weather radio and portable phone charger from Eaton. I have one of these. So this is number 2 of this that I have. And let's see, this is AM, FM, it's NOAA weather. It's got a crank. Yeah, it's got a crank on it. It has a 2600 milliamp internal battery, which is good. So yeah, so this is something good to have. You know, it's big, as you can tell from the box. You know, and there, if you want to pause that and check out any of the stuff there that they say how great this thing is. I have a, what is it, a Midland? Is it a Midland? I have a little, it's like this, but it's way more compact, and it does have a little dynamo and all that stuff in it. So I would probably choose the one I have just because it's smaller. And it can go in the side compartment of one of my sort of, if you want to call it a go bag or, you know, whatever. It's just more compact. This thing has a really big footprint, so that would be one of my criticisms for this. You can let me know in the comment section down below if you agree, because yeah, the thing has it's got a big footprint. Man, everything is completely covered in this box, yo, for real. Okay, and this is the Field & Stream, the Total Knife Manual, and this is everything outside the 2 knives that we're about to open. I already have this. It's not up here though, but I do have this. I do have this book already, so I already have this, but you know, I can gift it, so that's nice. Yeah. Somebody say, "Oh man, you thought of me," and you say, "Man, I was in Books A Million. I seen that, and I thought of you. Here you go." Then I'm just the nice, most thoughtful friend ever. There you go. All right, this is the ATAC. It is the Phantom. Oh, let me see. Does this blade look familiar? Does this look like something I already have? That's the thing about these boxes. A lot of repeats. I don't think I have this one. Maybe I do. Okay. It's a pretty knife. It's a pretty knife. I will say that. You know, it has the cool, the cool like gunmetal matte with these bronze looking coppery bronze, I guess. You got the bolts in them, and then the pocket clip are in this cool bronzy looking color, this doled out bronze color, coppery. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Get there. All right. I kind of dig it. Let's see if this actually says anything about it. Other than, hey man, it's extremely sharp, which is what it says. It says, hey man, it's extremely sharp. And of course it doesn't tell me anything other than it's from ATAC and that it's a knife. It's not a toy. And they're not liable for any misuse of the extremely sharp knife. You're on your own. So I don't know what it is. Oh, wait a minute. It says VG10. AT101. Okay. And it has a, I don't know, it's not that big. It has a thin profile. I'll give it that. It does have a thin profile. Deploys easy. Deploys and locks in place. It does have a frame lock that's not that hard to get it to close. Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad little knife. I like the way it looks, you know. Yeah, okay. I dig it. For a little pocket knife, you know. For a little pocket knife, it will do just fine. And this is a Fox Edge knife. And I've gotten several Fox Edge knives. Oh man, I don't believe I've got this one. Have I got this one? I don't think so. Fox Edge FE-035. Doesn't mean nothing to me. But I'm not no kind of expert. So that really doesn't mean anything. The knife is extremely sharp. Okay. Is it extremely sharp? Okay. 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 It's extremely sharp. All right. I stand corrected. All right. This has a liner lock, and it has some crisscross texturing, but again it's a matte color black, you know. Has a pocket clip on this side, has some I mean some hardcore jimping. I mean that's some like gorilla jimping on there on the back end right here. Look at that. That's some monster jimping, yo. And for whatever reason we have these three little holes, and they incrementally get smaller as you step down. There's 3 of them. You got small, super small, and microscopic small. And you do got a little run up. Now this is something I do appreciate about knives. Like right here, you have this little run up of jimping right here, and then you have this little notch that kind of goes down into the spine, and then it sweeps down. I like that because it doesn't kick your thumb up like a lot, but it does it just enough. And you do have a somewhat of a choil right here, and actually you have some jimping on the liner lock itself. And the way you grip the knife into the liner lock, not against it. So that's not going to give you a problem. You can rest up on this little choil right here, and your thumb rests really naturally. So not going to complain. Not going to complain. It's a comfortable little knife. I definitely like the grip of this knife better than this one, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And they're about the same size. Well, they probably are the same size. Yeah, it looks like they're the same size. This one is the Fox here knife. What is this, Fox Edge? It's thicker. It has a much thicker profile than this one, but it has a bigger pocket clip. Which one do I like though? Which one do I like? Which one am I going to carry? I'll probably carry this one, the Fox Edge. I'd probably carry this one. Not that, to say I don't like this knife, because I do like this knife. And I'm sorry I didn't give it its due. It has jimping right here, then a dead space on the spine, and then it has more jimping up here, which is nice because, like, for my thumb to rest here, it's kind of natural. For me to go way out here like this, it's control, you know, it's all about control, but that's way out there for me. That's way out there. But it doesn't, you know, it's fine, you know. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of stuff. Don't need that. Got 2 of these. Got 2 or 3 of these. Don't care about the water rescue pouch. Got the book already. Got plenty of fire starters. Really excited to get another little headlamp though. Always welcome. And I like getting another one of these little SOS charge cards. So this is Stihl 2 Reel. I'll have a link to them in the description box of this video if you want to go check them out. So just know if you order this box and you get a box and it doesn't really tell you where it's from, there's literally nothing in the box. There's no card saying, hey, thank you for subscribing, you know, go jump in a lake, you know, whatever. I mean, there's nothing. So just know, if you go to Stihl 2 Reel, this is what you're going to get. And this is the Elite. This is the quarterly box. And I'm sorry, I didn't write down the price, but they're expensive. And, you know, I do like the headlamp, the 2 knives. The 2 knives are awesome. The SOS card, and the little fire starters that literally got everywhere. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at this. I don't know if that's gonna, if the light's gonna reflect it, but look, that stuff is everywhere in this box. It's everywhere. It's ridiculous. Put it in a Ziploc bag or something. Wrap it up with some of that plastic wrap before you throw it in the box. It takes like 2 seconds. All right, if you made it this far, thank you. Appreciate it. Go to the comment section. Let me know about any of this stuff. Out of these knives, which one would you carry? Would you carry this you know, seriously black, you know, matte fox knife, or would you go with this kind of matte gunmetal ATAC knife? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I know everybody, you know, it's hard to say, oh, I'd carry that knife or that knife without actually having it in your hand and being able to mess with it. So I get it. But let me know what you think about anything in this box. If you made it this far, got a subscription button for you over here as per usual. Next video, but most people that watch my videos have already watched the videos anyway. I appreciate you for hanging out with me this far, and I look forward to seeing you in the comments section down below. And with that, I'm out of here.